What's going on, everybody? It's the Bull Show, aka Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Another video being made about health and safety protocols, ladies and gentlemen. And to be honest, I can't say I'm surprised, to say the least. We've got another player that enters health and safety protocols, putting that to 10 players now. Out of the 15 of the main guys, 10 of them are in health and safety protocols, and it just looks like the Bulls are going to be struggling from here. Will the questions be asked about postponing the game against Detroit? I think many people now outside of the Chicago Bulls bubble are also starting to speak out and finally agreeing with what many people have been saying for a long time, that the Bulls games should be postponed until further notice. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bull Show, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the situation ahead for the Chicago Bulls. And I guess the news is that Chicago Bulls forward and center, for us to be fair, Alize Johnson has tested positive for the virus and is now in health and safety protocols. Again, to be honest, I thought this happened yesterday because he did react to Twitter saying wow in terms of his tweet, and I just assumed that he was also reacting to another situation that did happen yesterday. But nevertheless, it happened today, and Alize Johnson is now in health and safety protocols. The tally is now 10, and we have, outside of Shameful I, who could potentially return against Detroit, we have 8 active players for the Chicago Bulls ready to play. That is the league minimum. So if there's any more players out for health and safety protocols and Shameful I is unable to return against the Detroit Pistons, then we officially have our game postponed. So one more player will take it, will force the NBA to postpone this game in its entirety. And I just can't believe we are going to get to the point where we simply can't play for the NBA to postpone a game. I think that's utterly ridiculous, and it should have never happened in the first place. This game against Detroit should have been postponed long before, the day before of the game, and now that game against Miami should have been postponed as well. The reality is we now have 2 games, one that's already been played and one that's going to be upcoming, that should not be played. The Miami Heat game should not have been played. The Detroit Pistons game should not be played. Every day I'll say it. It's if there's new players coming in for health and safety protocols, every single time I will say it, because it reigns true, and we shouldn't be put in a situation where we physically can't play for the NBA to postpone a game. Just because we have 8 active players does not mean that those players don't have the virus. We have 10 players now in protocols. You're telling me the remaining 5 on the team, or 4 I should say, because Patrick Williams is out, with the 8 remaining players as well in total, you're telling me that none of those players have the virus or have undetected cases, whatever the case may be? I think the NBA needs to really look at itself now. It's time. It's time to postpone the game. What more do you want in terms of a stipulation for the Bulls to postpone? What more could you possibly have go wrong for the Chicago Bulls for us to not play this game against Detroit? I find it hard to believe this game doesn't get postponed. Again, the game against Miami, there were not enough players in health and safety protocol for many people, but I think this game shouldn't have been played either. And now we've had 3 players since that game enter health and safety protocols. It's just time. It's time. There's no more discussions anymore. I'm still stunned by every day that goes by that we have not seen any news about this situation. But again, we're seeing other people fully express their opinions now for the NBA to postpone this game. There are a lot of people now that are speaking their mind and using their platform as a way to show that this game should not be played, and they'll be surprised if it does play. I'm really looking forward to see what the NBA does, because at the end of the day, they're going to leave a lot of fans not happy if this game goes on. A lot of fans will not be happy, because at the end of the day, we will put Detroit in danger just as much as the Chicago Bulls are already in danger now. Same with Miami, same with Denver, and I'm sure we'll hear more news about those teams in the future, and it's sad, but that's the way that it is. It's time for the NBA to step up and just do what is right. Do what is right. Do what is the most obvious answer in the world. Postpone this Detroit game. Even if it's just a Detroit game for now, just postpone it. We don't have the players capable, ladies and gentlemen. We just don't have it. We don't have enough. And even if we do have the players that are capable to go and win this game against Detroit, those players for the very next day, we could see tomorrow 1 more player in health and safety protocols, 2 more players in health and safety protocols. At this point, the whole team is going to end up going into health and safety protocols. It's just a matter of whose time it is to go. And today was Alize Johnson's time. Tomorrow it will be somebody else. It's just that situation. It sucks, but This is what we do. Apparently, we can't even train anymore, ladies and gentlemen. That's definitely something else that we need to look at as well. If we can't train, how do you expect us to play these games? I don't know what else to say, ladies and gentlemen. I'm completely stunned. I can't believe this situation. I understand that it's a really bad situation for the NBA. I get it. I get that they want to make money. I get that they want to keep the season the way that it should be going. I get it's a very hard decision to make. But over the course of these days, the decision is getting easier and easier and easier to make. But the NBA is still persisting and persisting and persisting on waiting it out until the final seconds of the game, where we probably will end up playing that game. And it's just not the right answer. It's not the right answer, and the NBA needs to make the right answer. Again, I ramble on every time about the same old stuff, but the same old stuff is still happening. It's the same old news, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not surprised that this video is being made today, and I won't be surprised if I'm ending up making another video like this tomorrow. I won't even be surprised if in a couple of hours there will be another player that tests positive. It is what it is. We have an outbreak. All of our players are going to get it, and yet here we are still playing games, putting other teams at risk, putting our coaching staff at risk, putting fans at risk. I mean, what more could you want from the Chicago Bulls? We've done nothing wrong. We don't deserve to play these games and put other teams in danger. We have done nothing wrong. We've done what we're supposed to do. In the end, yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. I'm just now waiting. All I can do is wait. My emotion is I feel like being patient. That's how I feel, because I think the NBA has no other excuse now. There's no other avenue to go than to make the right decision. So unless we play this game, I might genuinely just make a rant video if we end up playing this game against Detroit. But we'll see what happens. Take care and peace.